Hi guys, here is Sabrina. Welcome back to one of my classes. I really love sports and I've been a professional basketball player for all my life. So I decided to create a finger basketball set to play here when I am in the office with my co-workers. To create this project, we are going to use Autodesk Fusion 360. So open up your program and let's get started together. Step 1. Creating the base of the hoop. Start a new sketch on the front plane and using the rectangle tool, draw a rectangle of 40 mm by 60. This rectangle represents the backboard. Select now the extrude tool and add 2 mm of thickness. Start now another sketch on the front plane and using again the rectangle tool, draw a second rectangle which represents the pole that holds the backboard. Make sure to align the symmetry line of this second rectangle with the first one to create a balanced structure. Use the Smart Dimension to set some distances, and then extrude the rectangle with the same settings we used for the first. Select once again the rectangle tool and draw a third rectangle on the bottom surface of the second one. Keep in mind that every flat surface can be used as a plane to start a new sketch and apply new functions. Make this rectangle 40 mm by 80, which is a good dimension to guarantee stability to the structure. Then extrude this sketch too, but this time make it thicker to have more stability. Step 2. Creating the hoop. Select the torus tool in the Create section of the top menu now to create the hoop. Draw the torus on the top plane. Don't worry if it's not the correct position, we will fix it afterwards. Draw the center of the torus aligned with the symmetry line of the structure and draw a 30 mm of diameter circle. Use the setting box to make the torus diameter 3 mm and set the operation to New Body. Use the Move tool now to move the hoop in the correct position. Move it up using the adjusting arrows and then make sure to connect it with the backboard. Step 3. Creating the net. To create the net now, we're going to use a cylinder from the Create section of the top menu. Draw the cylinder on the top plane like we did with the torus, and make the diameter of the cylinder coincident with the external edge of the torus. Make sure that the center of the cylinder and the torus are aligned. Make the cylinder 20 mm high, and once again set the operation New Body. Move now up the cylinder and merge it with the torus using the Move tool. Create now a second cylinder on the top surface of the first one. This time, make the diameter exactly like the inner edge of the torus. Make the cylinder go through the volume of the first one and make sure to set the operation to cut to create the net. Step 4. Creating the basketball. To create the basketball, select the Sphere tool in the Create section of the top menu and draw a 20 mm of diameter sphere on the front plane. Step 5. Creating the catapult. Start a new sketch on the top plane and using again the rectangle tool, we start creating the catapult to shoot the ball. Draw a 40 by 60 mm rectangle and add 2 mm of thickness using the Extrude tool in the Create section of the top menu. If you didn't draw the base of the catapult aligned with the symmetry line, use the Move tool to move the base and put it in a better position. Start a new sketch now on the side plane and using the Line tool, draw an oblique rectangle. Make sure to connect the bottom with the base of the catapult. Use the Smart Dimension to make it 60 mm long and 2 mm thick. Then extrude it, setting the direction at two sides and the distance on each side at 10 mm. Draw a circle now on the oblique surface. In this way, we are going to create a base for the basketball. Make the circle 25 mm in diameter and extrude it on both sides, adding 1 mm on one side and 2 mm on the other. Start a new sketch on the side plane now and draw a sphere using the sphere shape in the Create section of the top menu. Make sure that the sphere is 20 mm in diameter and it cuts away a slice of the catapult base. In this way, the basketball has a place to stand on the catapult. Step 6. Saving and exporting your STL file. Save your project in Autodesk Fusion 360 Cloud as Table Basketball. Then right-click on the new name at the top of the left menu and select Save as STL to export your file for 3D printing. Thanks guys for watching my class. Now that you have your own basketball set, you can play with your friends wherever you want. Check out KiraKira.com to get inspired by other awesome classes, and don't forget to upload your files to share your creations with the community. Bye guys!